Okay, as the title says, this is a response to a fellow on YouTube named Kent. He has a video titled, Let's Talk About Rejection. I want you to pause the program right now, then go find that video. It's called Let's Talk About Rejection. The author name is Kent. We'll wait for you. I'm going to play the video, but I'm not going to show the video, so you'll be able to at least hear as I comment as we go along. Someone posted his video on my website, said, Supreme, please help this guy. I've already made a comment to him before, so please stop sending me his video links, okay? Can't help anybody until they're ready to help themselves. Now, I don't think Kent really wants help. I think he just wants to vent and rant because he's in a special situation. I have a fellow on my site who's in the same situation. He's 5'3" and African American. Kent is 5'2" and African American, but he dresses like a little boy. He dresses in boy clothes. He wears nerd glasses. He doesn't want to be called a nerd, but screams at himself that he's a nerd because when you dress like a nerd and look like a nerd, people will take you as a nerd. So instead of wearing adult big boy clothes, he wears little boy clothes. So I'm going to go through the video, and this video is for Kent. You can listen or not listen, okay? I have someone on my site who's in your same situation, who's working through the same shit. I'm going to give you some advice. You can either take it or you can throw that shit out the door. It's your choice. This is everything in your life is your choice, okay? Turn your volume up. I'm going to turn my volume up as loud as I can.
Everybody out there on YouTube, this is Kent. I'm coming at you guys again with another YouTube video. And what I want to talk about in this video is, let's talk about rejection, all right? And this is something that I go through on a daily basis, all right? And I really wanted to talk about this because this.
Okay, Kent just said he goes through rejection on a daily basis. That means he's out there what I call hoe chasing. You run up on every girl he sees, or eyeballing every girl he sees. It doesn't return your eye contact with them. Okay.
This is something that has really been on my mind, and this is something that I go through all the time. And I want to talk about rejection. All right. I understand that nobody likes to be rejected and things like that. Nobody likes to be turned down. But I get rejected in mean ways, man. I get rejected in a very, very, very nasty way.
He believes he gets rejected in mean ways. Everybody gets rejected in mean ways. I've been rejected in mean ways. I've had a white girl pulled away from me and scolded for dancing with a black man not 2 feet away from me. Is that nice? Well, how do you think my self-esteem felt after that, there, Kent? How do you think I felt? Everybody gets rejection. Rejection is not nice.
I really feel that, women are just cruel. Women are just cruel people, man. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of guys feel like women are cruel, but that's a sign of immature personality. Women are not cruel, okay? If you put yourself in their shoes, then you'll learn to understand from their point of view. If you understand the nature of humanity, then you'll see their point of view.
It really makes me sad when I get rejected, man. To tell you guys the truth, rejection can cause low self-esteem.
Rejection does cause low self-esteem. It surely does. I hate it. Everybody hates it. You're not alone, brother.
Rejection can really cause, somebody's low. Well, yeah, it can cause somebody to have low self-esteem. Rejection can cause somebody to have low self-esteem. Rejection has caused me to have low self-esteem. I just really.
No, rejection that causes you to have low self-esteem. Being at your age and 5'2" is what's causing your low self-esteem. If you were 6'2", you wouldn't have that same self-esteem. Okay?
I feel bad about rejecting. Every time I get rejected, you know, when I try to talk to another woman, I really have a hard time, you know, thinking highly of myself because I feel that she's going to do the same thing. She's going to reject me in a very mean way, in a very cruel way.
One thing I want to applaud you on is you keep trying. You keep trying. Then it's full of fuck ups who give up. But you keep fucking trying and keep pushing. Now, I don't agree with your videos here and you whining like a little bitch, but I'm going to go through this, okay? Because I got respect for your heart.
You see what I'm saying? And I'm just tired of being rejected, man. I just feel that, you know, if you're a nice gentleman, you have everything going for yourself. You have a well-paid job. You have a car. You have a stable place to stay.
Okay, he just said if you're a nice gentleman, if you have a stable place to stay, you have a nice car and all that kind of stuff. That don't mean jack shit. The way he's trying to apply it in the community that he's trying to apply it to. He actually spits out some truth here, okay? That will get you in the door, okay? But the people that he talks about, thugs, they ain't got any of that shit. In the black community.
Place to live at, then it's lights out for you, man. It's like if the woman perceives you, I really feel this way. If a woman perceives you as a loser, if the woman perceives you as a lame dude or just not a cool dude, then it's lights out for you, man. And you just don't stand a chance when it comes to dating and relationships, man. It's all about how the woman perceives you. It's not about what you think of yourself. A lot of people will tell you.
Okay, you were right about how the woman perceives you, but you're wrong about what you think of yourself. Because what you think of yourself will come across the way you are perceived. You're only seeing half of the picture. All right?
To be confident. A lot of people will tell you to be yourself. A lot of people will tell you,
fuck, be yourself. You tried being yourself. Look what it got you. Now it's time for you to become something different.
To be who you are. Yes, you should be confident. Yes, you should be yourself. Yes, you should be who you are. Just because you be confident and be yourself and be who.
And again, you got it twisted. Look what being yourself did for you. Look at all these nice fucks out there, nice guys who try being themselves. Look what it gets them. They're too stupid to change. That's what really gets me. I'm hoping you're not one of these idiots who are too stupid to change. Then they whine like little bitches. But yet still they'll change to become successful in business. You can't stay slovenly and try to do a business. You got to become sharper. But they change. But they won't change to make their love life better. I really hate those kind of fuck ups. They're Kent. I'm hoping you're not one of them. I'm hoping you understand that if what I've been doing so far has gotten me these results, then maybe I need to change who I am. Okay, I'm 5'2". Where can I market myself? You start using your head and thinking like a business.
Who you are, that does not mean that a person's going to like you for who you are. That does not mean that a woman's going to like you for who you are. If you're a guy and you have a hard time with women and things like that, and if people want to tell you this crap, people want to tell you to be confident, people want to tell you to be yourself, people want to tell you to be who you are and things like that. Yeah, just because you be confident, just because you be yourself, just because you be who you are, that doesn't mean that a woman's going to like you. That doesn't mean that a woman is going to agree with you. It's all about how the woman perceives you.
And he's correct. He is 100% correct. See, the brother's got some sight, but his mind is fucked up. He only sees half the picture. It is all about how the woman perceives you. How does she perceive you? The way you look, the way you talk, the way you dress. He later on talks about swag. That's your personality, your energy, your magnetism, your aggressiveness, your confidence. He actually does confidence, but doesn't realize, because remember, he only sees half of it. And I'm talking to you too, Kent. You only see half of it. You don't realize that's what goes into swag. Stop and think. What creates swag, Kent? It just magically appears on certain people. Like you take a shit and you got the odor of shit around you or something. Think. You're smart. Use your head.
And I've said that before on my old channel, but people didn't seem to get it. People didn't seem to understand. It's all about how the woman perceives you. It's not about what you think of yourself. No, it's all about.
That's where you're wrong. You just said it's all about how the woman perceives you, but it's not about what you think of yourself. See, Kent, you're only seeing half the fucking picture. It's amazing how clear your sight is on one side, but how in the black you're on the other side of it. You got to bring that shit together to form the full picture. How you think of yourself is how she's going to perceive you. Yes, you're 5'2". Yes, your life is going to be hard. Yes, women are going to reject you left and right. But you're not the only 5'2" brother out there in the world. How the other 5'2" brothers get females? How? Yes, you have a hard path to walk. Yes, life dealt you an unfair card. How are you going to respond to it? Like a man or like a little bitch whining about it, crying about it, sniveling about it? Women like men. Let's continue. Women don't like little bitches. And they certainly don't like little boys.
How the woman perceives you. Just confidence doesn't mean anything. Loving yourself doesn't mean anything.
That is such bullshit. You said confidence doesn't mean anything. Love yourself doesn't mean anything. How do you know when you never had it? How do you know when you never had confidence or loved yourself? Think about your life, how you've never loved yourself. I know what your life is like. I can empathize. Yeah, I'm my height. I've had all this handed to me. We're not talking about me. We're talking about you, Kent. Think about your life. You've never experienced confidence before. Look at other people who are 5'2", 5'3", who have confidence. Look at the ones in show business. Think.
Thinking highly of yourself doesn't mean anything. It's all about how the woman perceives you, man.
And yes, it is all about how the woman perceives you. How she's perceiving you, even at 5'2", depends on what's going on up here. Are you aware that some badass dudes at 5'3" and 5'4", and I'm sure some badass motherfuckers at 5'2"? Go to another country. Go to an Asian country where the average height is 5'2" and 5'3". See, the problem is you're black, and you're the black community, American black community, one of the hardest motherfucking communities around. If you're not successful there, then you need to go to another community, brother. Don't be like a dinosaur and stay till you die. Migrate to where your game is going to be good. Let's continue.
I feel that a lot of women perceive me to be a lame dude. A lot of women perceive me to be a nerd. A lot of women perceive me as not a cool guy and stuff like that.
I don't perceive you as a cool guy. I do perceive you as a nerd, just like women. I do perceive you as whatever else you said, because you look like it. Look at your funky glasses you're wearing. Those are nerd glasses. You can afford better glasses. You do this shit to yourself deliberately. You put on those goddamn nerd military black glasses. You wear that hat, look like a goddamn ant. You look like a fucking red ant in this fucking clothes you're wearing, brother. You could do better than that. Don't dress hip-hop. Hip-hop is for losers. You're not a loser. So you're correct in the way they perceive you, because that's what you put out. If we take off those fucking goggle glasses you're wearing and give you some contacts or put on some stylish glasses, take off the fucking wannabe hat, and a nice down, you become that well-dressed 5'2" dude that make a woman that's 5 feet taller. Interesting. That's all you need is that, interesting. That's all you fucking need. Okay? There's going to be no women 6 feet tall that's going to want you. Let's be real about it. But you shouldn't want to be with them anyway. I mean, you can jump inside of her fucking pussy.
And women don't like nice guys. Women like them thugs. A guy who has that thuggish type of demeanor.
And he's correct. Women don't like nice guys. How many times I got to pound that into your fucking heads, fellas? And to this kid fella, you are correct. It's amazing how clear your sight is on one side. On the other side, it's blind as a fucking bat.
That hood type of attitude. I feel.
Now, he's referring to the black community, obviously, that hood type of attitude. And that's where that's most successful, is the black community, of course. Yes, we have bad boys in the white community. And you got the gangbangers and the Chinese and the Tong Chinese and the Yakuzas and the Japanese. And you got the Vietnamese bad boys. Women are always going to like bad boys. Well, there's so many of them to go around. It's amazing how, you know, I can see where the brother's sight is going askew. How many motherfucking thugs are in the black community? And how many are just average dudes? Of course, he didn't bother thinking about that. Kent, you didn't bother thinking about that. Everybody you see around your corner isn't a fucking thug. What about the other average brothers who are dating? Again, your sight is fucked.
I feel this way. If you don't have that thuggish type of demeanor, and you don't have that, you know, that hood type of attitude, if you don't have that swagger that women like and that women are attracted to, man, it's lights out for you, man, and you just don't stand a chance. And I feel that guys like me don't stand a chance.
Guys like you don't stand a chance. Okay? When you dress the way you dress, when you look the way you look, you're not a bad-looking brother. Problem is, you're 5'2". So where can we market you at 5'2"? There are lots of women who are 5 feet and under. There are women who are 5'2". Okay? And I have seen, if you study my channel, I've brought back videos of guys 5'2" and under, with wives. And all you really want is some love. Okay? What you need is a woman in your life. You need that first girlfriend. And your girlfriend is not going to be 6 feet tall. It's not going to be 5'6". It's going to either be your height, maybe an inch taller, or smaller.
And I really feel, do you want to know why do you want to know the reason why women reject me? The reason why women reject me is because that I am a loser. I am a loser, and I was meant to be a loser.
Okay, if that's what you believe. But I think you're just asking for pity here. Let's be real about it. I know you're frustrated. Life dealt you a hard fucking card. Plus you're black on top of it. Plus you're in fucking America. Plus you're in the black American community. What does a man do? He takes the cards he's dealt with and he learns to play them to his advantage. How many bad motherfucking 5'2" motherfuckers are out there on this planet? Think about that. Go and find them.
I just don't stand a chance with any woman living on this earth, man, because I'm just a loser, man. I mean, it is what it is. You know,
there's a comedian they tried. We all know, if you're in the black community, there's two comedians. One, he's 5'3". The other, I think he's the same height. They tried to sell him as the pimp guy. Now we got the other darker skinned brother who's out, about 5'3". What if they had thought, and hopefully Kent here won't make a difference between their inch difference, but what if they had thought the same thing as Kent here? We wouldn't be able to enjoy Kevin Hart's comedy if he thought the way this brother thinks. Those guys are very intelligent as well, although one of them does very stupid things. I reject the guy so much that I can't even remember his name. Pimpin', that motherfucker. Long hair motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about. Please don't nerd out, fellas. I can't stand nerd activity. I know teacher. They never come to me. If they had thought the way Kid here thinks, they wouldn't have gotten anywhere in life. Kid here is a prime example of controlling why you need to control how you think. Now, he's had a lifetime of rejection to overcome. His path is not going to be an easy path. He's got to become a Superman to crawl out of the dark hole he's in. Can he do it? It's up to him.
No matter how hard people try to convince me and say, "Oh, Kent, you're not a loser. You're not a loser." I am a loser, man. And no woman wants to date a loser.
As long as he believes this, he is. I'm not going to even argue with him. When he's tired of thinking that way, then we can have a conversation.
That's why you reject me, man, because I am a loser.
He just yelled and screamed, "I'm a loser!" I understand his frustration. But acting like an immature child, looking like a child, gets you no respect. That shows the level of your mentality. I am hoping there's someone who is 5'2" watching this video that can comment, who's also African American. That's why I sent one of my students, Nate, to his channel to hopefully give him some advice, because Nate is 5'3". He's struggling the game as well.
No woman wants to date a loser. I get perceived as a loser. I get perceived
He's talking about
as a lame dude.
being perceived as a loser.
Perceived as not a cool dude.
Make sure you watch the video along with me.
Person. I was meant to be lame. I was meant to be a loser.
He thinks because he's born at 5'2", he's meant to be lame. If that's what your belief is, Kent, so be it. I'm not gonna try and talk you out of it. Those people with 5'2" that face the same challenges, and they don't see it that way. They see life hands them a shit brick, and they're gonna have to turn that shit into lemonade, and they do it. Think about other people who are 5 feet tall. I had a client, this woman, in my personal training business, who was married. She was about 5'4". I was so surprised when she said her husband was 5 feet tall. My jaw dropped. She's 4 inches taller than him. I'm thinking, what a man. And this man has faced this. He's a white man. I know white folks have it better, Kent, in this country. But that just gives extra juice to when you do succeed. If you decide to stop this immature prattling on like a little child and start pushing and fighting for what you want. I know what you want is simplicity. That means you got to start marketing yourself and thinking like a business. Where am I marketable at? And that's what that guy did. He found a woman.
Loser, man. And no woman wants to go out with a loser. Women like them.
If women don't go out with losers, why do they go out with thugs? Those are losers. Again, you got to think. Women go out with losers. Fuck. Cat problem. Women go out with thugs. Women go out with drug dealers. Women go out with con men, ex-cons. Those are losers. Kid, you got a good fucking job. You got a nice car. You live in a nice home. I cannot compliment you on the way you dress, because you dress like a fucking child instead of a man. I can't respect you as a man, so you present yourself like a man. What you need to do is go out and buy some button-up t-shirts, button-up shirts, like a man wears. Fuck the black community hip-hop shit. That's not going to get you anywhere. Okay? Don't get mired down in our color. Our community's fucked up right now. Go out and dress like a man. Button-up shirts. Get rid of the funky, stupid hats. Only good thing is you're wearing it straight. The bad thing is these new hats look like duck bills, like little bonnets. Bend your brim if you wear a hat. Don't wear it straight just because 50 Cent started that nonsense. Buy some dark wash jeans or some slacks and some black shoes. Dress like a fucking man, not a child. Go into looking at getting LASIK surgery or contacts or different glasses. Those are those old military style glasses. Even my father changed his glasses from that after 40 fucking years of wearing those hideous things. Why kill your game from the get-go? Change the way you dress, the way you present yourself, then see what happens. Watch girls do that thing. Watch their eyes, they think. I could maybe. And brother, by any means fucking necessary. If you got it, flaunt it. Sell it. By any means necessary. Fuck the bullshit church boy shit you're trying to live. Love me for lead me. Fuck that shit. Let's continue.
Bad boys, women like them thugs, women like them criminals. That's
he's talking about how women like them thugs, criminals.
Attracted to.
And he's screaming now like a little girl.
Women are not attracted to nice gentlemen. They're not attracted to nice gentlemen. If you don't have
okay, like a business. Kid, you said women are not attracted to nice gentlemen. Okay, if you're fishing and the fish are biting on X, but you're presenting them with Y, how stupid is that? For someone so smart? They only want X, but you're giving them Y. Let's say they only want a worm, but you're putting an old boot down there. And you're wondering why. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me, Kent? You're smart, right? You see what I'm saying? Where I'm going with this? Some Caucasian people say I shouldn't be yelling. Kent's black. He's one of my people. This is how older black males respond to young black males who are on the wrong fucking path. Don't put your race on my race. Kent's not going to blow up and go off and do what that idiot did a few months ago. That half Asian, half white kid. He knows better. So you guys quick send me the fucking messages. This guy's about to blow. He is about to blow. He's pissed off. He ever do something stupid. What you don't see is the pain inside. In our community, we don't coddle our kids. We put a boot up their black asses. Right, brothers? I don't know if he has a father in the picture, but probably not the way that our community is. But that's what he needs. Now, let's get back to this so we can get through this.
Hood type of attitude. If you don't have that demeanor that women like and that women are attracted to, then you just don't stand a chance when it comes to the dating scene, and it's lights out for you. Lights out. It's lights out for you, man.
That's a bad looking guy. For a brother. I didn't mean for a brother, but you know what I mean. That's what I'm talking about. He just needs to be with his own type. I don't mean black. Size-wise. Mexico, Asian countries. Those are two places where he can start marketing himself. He can get online on one of them sites. There needs to be a site for he can actually start himself. for short people. I'm not going to politically corrected, vertically challenged bullshit for short people to date. Problem is, short women, they want tall. Some of them want tall guys, but they will accept. They will accept a man who's not super tall, because I see it all the fucking time. Yesterday at the gym, he looked like he's about 5'3". His woman, they're Asian, was about 5'2". He was barely taller than she was. They're Asian. He helped her get on the bike next to me and stood there while she rode the bike. But I see it all the time.
I don't know how many times I got rejected by women because I was too nice. Because I was being myself. I was being who.
Okay, what I started to talk about earlier, I'm sorry, I forgot, was if being you doesn't work. When I was talking about the fish in the barrel, does not make sense to give them what they want, what they're attracted to. How many 5'2" bad boys have we seen? I know they're out there. So staying stuck on stupid, Kent, is not the answer. You know what I'm talking about when I say stuck on stupid, because I'm sure your mama said that to you. Staying stuck on stupid is not the answer. If they're biting on X, give them X. As close to X as you can get. That means you got to go through the process of change. But guess what? You spent all those years creating who you are right now. You changed from the little boy that you were the time you came to become aware that you're different from other males out there. Then your process changed, grew even worse and worse and worse, to where you're a over 21 male. Can't call you a man because you don't act like a man. You act like you're 5 years old. And you dress like you're 5 years old. Again, give them what they want. If they don't like nice guys, don't be like these Caucasian little bitch boys that whine about the shit, Kent. I hate women. Our race has learned to push. We have made a way when we're told there is no way. So how dare you sit there and embarrass our race like this?
I am. Yeah, people tell me to be myself, be who I am, think highly of myself, be confident, but that does not mean anything when it comes to the dating scene, man. And people don't seem to get it. It may work out for you, but it will not work out for me. Confidence.
You said it may work for you, but it's not going to work for me. As long as you believe that, you are correct. I bow to your ultimate wisdom.
It's gonna work out for me, man. A woman can tell when you're pretending to be confident.
Yes, they can. See, your sight's clear. A woman can tell when you're pretending to be confident, fellas, in the Kent. That's why you got to build real confidence.
When you're pretending to like yourself.
You can't even pretend to like yourself. You got to learn to love yourself. That means you got to learn to look at, what am I good at? Let's see. What does Kent have going for him? He's got it. I believe it's his own home. If he's living with his mama, then he might want to get his own place, because that's childish. Especially when you got money in your pocket. You can't live on your own, can't pay your own bills. You're not a man yet. Sorry to other fellows who think that they can live in their mama's basement. Get out there and be a man. So I'm assuming that he is grown up to have his own place. That's his house I've seen him in. So he's got his own house. He's got a nice car. I've seen his car. Doesn't know how to dress, but he can buy clothes and look nice. He's got a job. He's got a future. If he ain't got the hype to sell, because that's all it is, selling points. Think like a business again, mental, use your head. He's got good selling points. That's perfect for someone who within his own height range. That's what she wants in a man. He has what they want in a man. If he come out of the fucking black low ghetto community and go to the middle class community, where there's someone around his own height. Even if it means moving somewhere or traveling to where the middle class blacks are. Going to their clubs instead of the ghetto fucking clubs where people get shot every goddamn weekend. They sneak the fucking bottles in. It means rising up out of the darkness.
I do that. If a woman ever dates me, that means that she's dating. That means that she's dating me out of pity.
Take it any way you can get it. If you want to accept think the woman's dating you out of pity, okay, take it. But get some fucking pussy and quit whining. Get some pussy, call it a day. You're in a position where beggars can't be choosers. Stop all this ideology shit you got going in your head. And get in where you can fit in, brother. You know that phrase in our community. Get in where you can fit in. And call it a fucking day.
I've never been on one date in my whole entire life.
Said never been on one date in his whole entire life. Okay.
That I've been on this earth. I've never been on one date. Not one. Usually the average guy my age, they've been on at least one date in their life. One date. I've been on zero.
He's screaming like a little girl again, like a little boy, rather words. Zero. I've been on 0 dates. Zero! And I feel his frustration. That's why he puts it out here, fellas. He can put his shit on unlisted so you can't see it. Okay? Know that. He knows how to put his shit on unlisted so you can't see it. He's communicating his pain and frustration. And I understand where he's coming from. But I cannot coddle him because what he has to do is going to take superhuman effort. Can't make a baby do superhuman effort. Coddle say, it'll be okay, can't he? It'll be okay. Ruffle his nappy little head. No. I got to put my boot up his ass because he's got to come up with some superhuman effort to overcome his life obstacles. To become a king in his life.
I don't stand a chance, man. I don't stand a chance.
If his attitude went so shitty and he took off the silly ant head hat, looked like a goddamn bug with them fucking glasses, that'd be a nice looking man right there. Chicks would actually like him.
With anybody, man, because I'm a loser and nobody wants to date a loser. Why would a woman want to date a loser like me? I ain't got swag. I'm just a
Nope, kid, you have no swag. Zero. Doesn't mean it can't be built, but you're right, you have no swag. Looking at you is instant turnoff. Hearing your voice is instant turnoff. You're set to repel everything around you instead of attract. It's your choice to flip the switch and change it. And you can change it. I don't care what you face in your life. I don't care what kind of bullshit you've had in your life. There's someone who's had it worse. Someone who's had it worse than you have. You have 2 working legs, 2 working arms. You can see. You're not deaf. You have a working body. Hell, you have something I can't do. Working lungs. You can go out and run through a field.
lame dude. I ain't got swag. I'm not a thug. I don't have that hood type of attitude.
And the thing about swag, fellas, is you don't have to become a shit heel, a shit stain. Just take the elements that those people have. They've got that uber confidence. How do you build it? You build it over time. It takes time to build real confidence. Okay? I'm not gonna plug my shit. Find whatever confidence program out there that says you get confidence in a day, run from it. Real confidence takes time. You start with your belief in self. I don't know what he does. Probably IT. I'm sure he's good at it though. He's making good money. That's something to be confident about. If he were to start teaching other people what he does for a living, he'd have uber confidence. In fact, he'd probably be one of those cocky assholes like my older brother. No, boy, that's how you do it. That's how he become. That's that uber confidence he's to apply to other areas of his life. Find what you're confident in and draw from that energy. Now, he and we're both average black Americans, just different in height. Average looks. I have the same nose he does. The same, my lips looks about the same big lips. Almost same skin tone. Almost same shape of eyes. Remember I told you when I stood up against, in the black community, he and I both know that, light-skinned brothers are in. What gave me more confidence than they had was I knew I was good at sex. Remember you saying that? I knew that I owned my own business. I combined those two, and it gave me better swag than other motherfuckers standing next to me in the black clubs or in the mixed clubs where other brothers who are all built out were.
I don't demeanor that women are attracted to, man. Women are.
You said he doesn't have a thuggish demeanor that women are attracted to, and you don't need to be a thug. Just bite their style, basically. Bite what they have in African American terms. Basically, develop the elements that make women attracted to them without having the shit stain shit they do. Thugs are shit stains on society. You ain't got to be a piece of ass white toilet paper with shit on it, okay, to get that element of confidence. Males are protectors and providers. If you can't accept your role as a man, seek another channel. Because that's what I push. That's what you're here to do. Protect and provide. I'm sorry. Why can't the work? That's the way nature made us. Why can't that protect? Shut the fuck up. You let another motherfucker take your female? So Kent protect a female. Has Kent went and studied martial arts? Recently I talked about, because he came up, a fella that from my when I was in high school. And I don't remember his name. He was about 5'3". And he's in martial arts. He's a black belt. And he had the big afro. He was also a pimp. There was a friend of mine that played for Denver. I'll leave him nameless. He has his Super Bowl ring, all that kind of shit. His older brother was a pimp. And we were all in the same martial art class. We were studying Taekwondo at the time. And this dude came in the class, demonstrating some shit. 2 hoes deep at 5'3". But 5'3", I was taller, okay, but a badass. He had a side kick from hell, and he could do the jump spinning back kick. Back then, that was like some cool shit. Nowadays, okay, big deal. All we had was Superfoot Wallace, who apparently could kick you 3 times in 1 second. Bruce Lee had died, and we were all worshiping Bruce Lee and studying this stuff. Look how short my thumbs are. See that? Normal thumb comes up here. I did thumbs only push-ups. Down to this. One arm. I don't know if that's what's under my throat. I don't know. We worship Bruce Lee. But I learned to fight, which made me a good protector. Has Kent studied martial arts? Has he became a badass? That would give you so much confidence. If Kent had at 5'2", because you go to Asian countries, a lot of fellows are 5'2", but there's some badass motherfuckers at 5'2", 5'3", 5'4". Some badass motherfuckers. Go to China. They all study Tai Chi. No. Kent sits there whining and crying like a little baby. Right, Kent? You don't want to do anything to help yourself. You don't want to go to join martial arts. It might be too hard. You don't want to rise to the superhuman task of overcoming your obstacles that life gave you. No, you want to sit here and whine? If I was your dad, I'd beat your black ass out that motherfucking door and drag you to a martial arts class to build your confidence up. You said you want to go, I slap the shit out of you, boy. I would beat you down till you start to stand up like a man.
Women are not attracted to nice gentlemen like myself. Women are not attracted to that. We are not. I was raised to treat women right. I was raised to be respectful and things like that. But you can have all the confidence in the world. You can have all the self-esteem in the world. Your confidence could be as I meant to say your self-esteem could be as high as heaven. Your self-esteem could be as high as heaven.
What makes the guys who get chicks? They have high self-esteem. They believe in themselves. They're Kent. Kent just said your self-esteem could be as high as heaven. Again, that lack of sight. That mixture, that fuck up of thoughts. That's what amazes me. The whole fuck up of thoughts. He's saying self-esteem could be high. Logically, if your self-esteem is high, you attract. But Kent is young. Young blood.
And you can have all the confidence in the world. You can be as rich as Bill Gates.
See, if you were my son, I would have instilled within you the confidence that you needed. My son Donnie, he's 5'6" or 5'7". There's no problem getting women. Derek, he's 5'5". See, yeah, he's 5'5", 5'6". Sure, they're 4 inches taller, but people who are around that height, they've got the same issues you have, Kent, or similar. There are other people who are 5'2", who had the same issues you have. They overcame it. I've been around for 55 years. I've seen a lot of people around. I've seen people 5'2" and under. If you were my son, and I saw this video coming out of you, I would have gave you what you're asking for. And then taking you to a class where you can better yourself. I would have put you in Toastmasters to have pride in yourself. I would have been lecturing your ass every day. Every time you turned your black ass around, I would have been right there in your ear. And it angers me to see a young black male this so down on himself.
You know what I'm saying? You could be as rich as Bill Gates. It don't matter how many private jets you own, how many cars that you own, how many houses that you own, you'll still be by yourself.
Bullshit. You just said you could be as rich as Bill Gates. Is Bill Gates alone, fellas? Was he alone? Take that comb over dude in the real estate. Is he alone? Are rich people alone? Being rich makes it easier So what? Do we hate rich for it? Or are we working ourselves to make our life better? I'm not going to sit back and hate these super rich motherfuckers because they got easy access to the hottest pussy on the planet. I'm not going to hate because they attract these smoking hot gold digger bitches. I'm seeking understanding for myself, how I can better my life. I'm not going to sit back and study all these other fuckers. All I care about is my life. How about you?
Because you don't have that hood type of personality.
Now he's combining hood and rich.
Type of personality that
They don't go
women
together.
like, or that women attract. That women are attracted to. The only way for you to get a woman, if you do have a lot of money, if you were rich as Bill Gates, all you're gonna do is you're gonna have a woman use you for your money, use you for your hard-earned money.
He said all you got to do is, if you're rich as Bill Gates, is have a woman use you for your hard-earned money. That comes with the territory. They accept it. Look at that Donald Sterling with that biracial black Mexican chick. Look at her. She knew what it's about. He knew what it's about. You want the young stuff? It comes with territory. If I was rich like that, I know you'd use me, bitch. For my money, I'm using you. And good luck to get my money.
You work for, she's just gonna go dig you out of your money.
Again, this has nothing to do with nothing. Kent, your life is about Kent. Your life is not about Bill Gates. Bill Gates does what Bill Gates does. What about Kent? You're focused on shit that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Okay? Has nothing to do with you.
I don't like you for who you are. She's just using you.
Who cares if his bitches are using him, Kent? Worry about Kent.
Women are users, man. They will take a nice guy's kindness for weakness real quick.
Say women are users. They'll take a nice guy's bullshit for kindness as weakness real quick. And yes, they will. They don't want to fuck you nice guys. We've already been through that shit. They want a man with an edge. A nice guy with an edge is better than that tramp, that jackass. But nice guys don't put the edge in them. They don't put the confidence that these shit heels have, these shit stains have. They be staying stuck like you, kid. I'm being nice. Think that's their badge of honor. Nice guys are fuck asses, Kent. I've already talked about that so many times on my show, which you're not aware of. Nice guys are fake. You're a fake. You pretend to be nice because all you want to do is fuck them. At least the thugs have the presence of mind to let the bitch know what they want. While you hide in the dark, snickering, sniveling, sniveling, hating. You get what you deserve by staying stuck on stupid with that nice guy bullshit. Nice guys do finish last. Sorry to say it. Get over it. Apply the elements that you need. Get what you get. Okay? That's all you got to do. Stop being fake with that I'm a nice guy shit. Now listen, and I just did a video on this. There's a nice guy. You wear that nice guy thing as a badge of honor in front of you. You act like a gentleman. But you're only being nice because you want to fuck them. And women know that. Also, if the fish are biting on X, you're giving them Y. Then you expect them to bite on X when they're not trained to bite on X or on Y? What kind of logic is that? Speaking of logic, since you deal in logic, what kind of logic is that? That kind of logic don't make a goddamn bit of sense. Nice guys, you cracked me the fuck up. And I was one of you. But I learned. I changed. I evolved. Not devolved, I evolved. To stay stuck on that bullshit is just stupid. It's not intellectual. It's not intelligent. It's not logical. It's not logical.
And that's jacked up. And you don't do that to anybody.
Screaming again.
That's very jacked up. Nice guy's kindness for weakness. Take a good person's kindness for weakness.
Have your ass been to the gym? No. You should be the most buff 5'2" of motherfuckers ever seen, which will make girls go, Even taller chicks. You got a nice body. Instead, you got a little kid body. And you want to be called a man with a child's body? I'm not referring to your size. For your lack of masculine muscle.
Weakness, taking a good guy's kindness for weakness, who worked hard for his money, and you want to take it from him. Work for your own money.
Brother, don't you ever do this shit again, man. Don't embarrass our race like this. Don't be cooning, clowning, and acting a goddamn fool. Just because you got a goddamn internet connection and a camera. It's time for you to learn your fucking lessons and move the fuck on. And you can rant at me all you want to. Eventually, my words are going to sink in your head because you're intelligent enough to understand where I'm coming from. It's going to sink in. Just you're fucking hard-headed. And what does your mama say about a hard head? A hard head makes for a soft behind. Hard lessons don't come easy. So when you get that tired of beating your big head up against a goddamn wall, what I told you is going to sink in. And then you're going to make a little bit of change here. You see a little bit of result there. Then you realize that old motherfucker was right. I got to accept what life handed me. Hey, every black person in this country got to accept what life handed us. We live in a fucking America, right? There are people who want to kill us every fucking day. There are actually white folks that hate us, that hung our women, our children from fucking trees. You think we ain't hit it hard here and you whine about your 5'2" height? Don't embarrass us, brother. I understand your pain. I feel your pain. But it's not manly to act like a female with it.
I'm getting tired of women rejecting nice gentlemen.
I feel you on that. I get tired of women rejecting nice gentlemen. If they reject nice gentlemen, find out what they want. Come on, use your head. You're intelligent. Use your head. Don't try to change the world out there. Learn to adapt yourself in. You can't change the system.
Because they're too nice. Nice guys are boring. You know,
nice guys are boring. When you said yourself, nice guys, you're boring. Listen, watch my lips. Nice guys are boring. Especially in the black community. If you're dealing with sisters, who the fuck wants to be bored? Think about when you were going through your education for a job or something, and you got to open up them boring ass text manuals, and your mind wanders off. That's what boredom feels like. Learn to step in other motherfuckers' shoes instead of seeing life from your own selfish point of view. That'll make you a better human being, at least. See it from their side of the coin. I would hate to be fucking bored. Women hate being bored. Nice guys, you're boring. What do you want to do today, dear? You want to go to a movie? It's to be man up, to tell that bitch what you're going to be doing today. That's what they like. A man that's a leader, takes control. But nice guys. Oh, you fucking nice guys.
Nice guys are just so predictable.
Again, women hate predictability. He said, nice guys are so predictable. He knows all the truth. Kid, you know all the truth. You got the truth in there. But you twist it up in your own selfish big head. You got to level you out and straighten you out and give you clearer sight. Being predictable is boring. I know from being a man, predictability is boring. You drive the same way home from work. You do the same thing when you get home. Who the fuck wants that?
Bull crap.
No, it ain't bull crap. It's reality. That silly hat you're wearing just irritates the fuck out of me too. Now, if you're my son, I'd slap you upside the head. I'd slap that hat off your head.
I got taken advantage of by a girl. I didn't know any better.
He said he got used by taking advantage by a girl.
You know why she used me? You know why she took advantage of me? You want to know why she took my kindness for weakness? She took my kindness for weakness because I am a loser.
If he believes a loser, I accept it. He said he got used by a girl. That means he had success. A girl actually came to him for whatever reason, but she still came. I know he's looking for love. And kid, I know you're just looking for love. By any means necessary, brother. Build it, and they will come. Get your dick in some pussy. It'll be easier to get the next piece of pussy where that love will be. The flow. You got to tap into the flow to grow your power. Become a badass 5'2" motherfucker.
A loser. That's why. I get rejected because I am a loser. And I'm just a huge reject to women.
And I'm sorry these females have rejected you. I know the pain. I know the pain you're going through. Or I know an element of the pain you're going through. Rejection sucks. Like you used to wonder, why can't they love me for me? Can't they feel that I love them? What the fuck is wrong with women? Making all these bad fucking decisions. Why like that asshole? I'm a better man. I'm nice. He's a fucking player. I've been there.
Into this whole entire society, man. I don't stand a chance. It's lights out for me real quick. If you ain't no thug, if you ain't got no criminal record, or if you don't got that hood type of attitude, then it's lights out for you.
I don't have that hood type of attitude, and I had all kind of fucking females out there. Okay? You're seeing things from just the black ghetto community, and you don't even live in the ghetto. From what I saw where you drive around in your car. I saw your video, you driving at fucking night, making a video like a fucking weirdo, just driving at night to a fucking sandwich place. Knock that bullshit off, boy. Get your mind right. Now, let's continue.
It's lights out for me. Lights out. Because I'm a loser and I'm a nerd.
Two things are correct. You are a nerd. You are a geek. What are you going to do about it? I don't agree with the loser thing, but you are a nerd. You are a geek. I'm glad we speak the same language because I talk to white folks. They don't know what a geek is or a goober. They think they do, but you and I know what a geek is. Is it up to you to stay a geek? Only if you choose to. It's up to you to stay a nerd. Only if you choose to. You dress like a nerd, you're going to act like a nerd. You're going to be perceived as being a nerd. You act like a geek, you're going to be perceived as a geek. You're going to get a geek's results. How about you become a 5'2" man? You act like that, you'll be seen as a 5'2" man. Emphasis on man. You will never be seen as someone 6 foot tall. Let's get that out the way. You'll never be seen as 5'5" or whatever. Life dealt you that card. You can change. You can change.
I am a very ugly person.
You're not an ugly person. It's come from man. I deal with motherfuckers every goddamn day. I've seen some ugly motherfuckers. You dress unattractively. You wear glasses to hide the eyeballs. Calling you an ugly person is like calling me an ugly person. We have the same nose, same mouth, similar eyes. I don't consider myself ugly. We're the same skin tone. I'm not an ugly person. We both have small ears, see? I'm bald-headed. You got fucking hair. Do you know how much I wish I had your hair? Do you know how many times a year I have a hair dream? Where I wake up and think I still have hair, go to the bathroom in my sleep, when I first wake in the morning, still sleepwalking, and turn on the light, oh, fuck, I'm bald. I dream that at least once a year. You got hair. Hair! But I make bald look sexy. See? I'm not calling myself ugly. Now, when I first started losing hair, I had a very traumatic time.
I'm a very ugly person. An ugly black boy. That's exactly right.
I'm a black man, too. You call yourself a boy. You are a boy. I don't care what age you are. As long as you dress like that, act like that, look like that, I'm going to call you a boy, too, till you start stepping like a man. When you were a child, you played as a child, and you act as a child. But when it's time for you to become a man, it's time to put away your childish ways, your childish acts, your childish sayings and ways of speaking, and speak like a man. Bastardized from the Bible, as you know.
I'm an ugly black boy who don't stand a chance at all when it comes to the dating scene.
Again, don't embarrass the race, man. Stop that shit. Don't ever do that shit again, man. Those of us in the Black conscious movement are so hard trying to improve our consciousness, to give our brothers just a little bit of real confidence. Then we got a black ant like you coming around. Come on, bro.
No woman wants to date a black boy. No woman wants to date a black guy.
You're right. No one wants to date a boy, but they will date a man. How about you start acting like one? How about you start growing up, maturing like one? I know that your height has stunted you maturity level, but it's time for your wake-up call for you to start growing into becoming a real man, or just a man. Anything but this boy shit.
Well, I'm not a boy, I'm a man, but you guys get my point.
No, you got it wrong. You are a boy. You are not a man.
No woman wants to date a black man like myself.
Just because you get to a certain age, look at these black motherfuckers that father these kids and then leave them. That's not a man. All there is grown-ass boys. Okay? You're on the same level. Don't let age make you think you're a man yet.
Self. I'm a grown man.
A grown man doesn't scream like a little bitch, like a boy, and have little boy tantrums. A grown man figures, what can I do to better myself? Okay, this is what life dealt me, what God handed me, or whatever you believe in. what nature gave me. What can I do to better myself? What do I have going for me? And I've already pointed out those 5 things you have going for you. And you don't even see them. They can help level your playing field out a little bit. Just a little bit. But take a little bit, as they say, take an inch, take a mile.
No woman wants to date a black man like myself. No woman wants to date a decent black man.
You're not a decent black man, by the way. You believe you're a decent black man, but a decent black man doesn't have all that negativity about him. Decent black man, and there are 5'2" dudes out there. Oh, fuck. When I used to go to the coffee shop. Now, he was a biracial brother. His father was French and Native. His mother was black and Native, I believe. He had straight hair, but he identified himself as black. He was about 5'3", 5'4", skinny. He was older than I am. He was in his 60s. His woman was like 23. I miss that. I don't go to coffee shop anymore. I don't talk to these guys more. I had to stop. But yeah. Just to put that out there.
No woman wants to date a guy like that. No.
But they'll date someone 2 inches taller and 40 years older than you. Right.
No. It's lights out. It's over for you.
You create your own beliefs. Kid, you create your own beliefs. You created the world you live in, the hell that you're living in. You did that. It's not your mama's fault. It's not your daddy's fault, wherever he may be. You did that. Because there are other 5'2" motherfuckers out there that came up differently. Some of them have that short man complex. I saw a Latino. He was about 5'1", somewhere in there. He had a huge ass truck. He had a wife. He had a wife. He had to climb up in this truck like going up a ladder. That fucking truck way above my head. But he had a wife. You created the life you're living in. And that's all I'm going to watch your video. It's up to you to listen and understand what I'm talking about, where I'm coming from. But eventually it's going to sink into your head. And once it gets in that fat head of yours, then you're going to see success come in your life. Because you didn't get to create this powerful negative aura without having a powerful brain. Eventually you're going to turn it to just a little bit more of the positive. Then we can have a conversation.